Good morning. It's Thursday, April 6th, 2023. My name is Terry Morgan. We are here to practice Wudang Qigong. We are also going to cover just a little bit of this philosophical concept of, what are we doing and what are we not doing, and how we, that whole doing by not doing, and what it means to address those things that we don't want so that we can move to what we do want. Yeah. It's easier said than done, trust me. Alright. In the teachings that I have from Wudang Qigong, we have the idea that it's very, very old. It's not strictly Wudang Qigong. Dao shang yi, yi shang er shang san, san shang wan wu. From the Tao comes one, from one comes two, from two comes three, from three comes 10,000 things. This is a Taoist concept that is pervasive in everything that I have studied. And the reverse is also true. And this is how I have learned to understand some of what I'm doing. And that is, if, and this is, it's stated in the 9 points to remember, that we want to empty the mind, still the heart, quiet the heart, still the body, so that all things return to their source. So that source is Tao. 10,000 things all return to their source. Quiet the mind, quiet the body, quiet the breath. Allow that quiet to be what you feel, what you are now. It may not be there in 20 minutes, but right now, everything's quiet. Okay? That capability, that sense of quieting within and toning down anything that's going on. Just, no. Turn down the noise. All of the distractions, all of the disturbances, just let's put those aside, move them out of the way. I don't want to deal with them right now. That skill, I'm testing my ability to do that this morning. I am. I have a bunch of negative stuff that I have been struggling with. And I'm not going to talk about it other than to say that it exists. I have, and I do want to talk about this over here. I have some other things that I have been working on that I want to exist, that I want to cultivate, that I want to develop, that I want to, no other way to say it, I want to bring into the world that creative spark. I've got some things I want to create, and I can. I have the ability to do it. This is dragging me down. This over here. And I am still struggling to get out from under it. It's it's really awful. It really is. This is not. So I'm going to talk about this for a second. I have a science fiction story that I've written that is up on my website. I've got part of it on the website, I've got part of it on my personal site, I've got part of it up on the YouTube channel. And I am moving forward. No money, but I'm going to try anyway. All right, same thing over here. I'm going to get this. Something's going to get done with this. I'm going to do it because I have to. And this is something that I can do. It's something that I want to do, and that won't happen unless I do it. It won't happen without me. It can't. So, I want to do this. My story, I am looking for, and that's why I'm referencing, that's why I'm talking about it. I am moving ahead with plan to do a podcast that will resemble an old-time radio show, using the story and my teaching from this class, as well as some teachings and some contributions and commentary by other people, other teachers, not necessarily martial arts teachers, but other teachers who can help us understand the humanity behind and how we develop our character, not only in terms of developing a character in a story, but how we as human beings in the real world develop our character, and how we pass those teachings on to the next generation. What I'm doing here, expanded, with some fun and some interesting. I'm using the story as a backdrop, so there's some twists and turns and some martial arts lore. Of course there is, and a sense of ace. So it's fun. It's fun. All right, so I am interested in hearing from people who have stage training and might want to participate. I need a few more voices. I have 15 main characters. I'd like them all to have voices, their own voices. I don't have all of them yet. So, if you're interested, send a message, let me know. Basic stretch, and then we'll get started with Wudang Qigong. And the idea that everything returns to the root. Hand circle to the front, back around to both sides, up along the center line, reach out. Roll up through the spine, bend the knees, open the hip, one more time. Elbows drop down, wrists, fingertips, hands return to your sides. Ladies, right hand on the outside, gentlemen, left hand on the outside. Adjust your feet if you want to. I just did. Bend the knees and breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Focus on the lower dantian. Everything returns . 10,000 things trace their root to 3. 3 returns to 2. 1 2 returns to 1, and 1 returns to Tao. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Hands separate. Press down along both sides. Breathe out. Pull up through the crown of the head. Raise the heels and lower. Breathe in, pushing the mountain. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Consider body position, the internal strength, and the movement. As you breathe in, as you breathe out. As you pull in, and as you press down. Consider the strength. How strong do you feel? Seriously. Pushing a mountain. You feel strong enough to push a mountain. That's part of the goal. Body position and placement. When you push, that strength, that placement, all comes into play. And as you pull in, you retain that. So that each time you build more strength. And don't stick your elbows out. Don't do that. Do that. 2 more. Last time, breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in. Hands down on both sides, pull up through the crown of the head, raise the heels and lower. Stay there, breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Palms up. Breathe out. Press down. Wild goose flying. Hands up along both sides. Down to the knees. And up. And down. That sense of using the breath, sinking the breath, sink to return. As you press down, consider that when you release, you are going up. It's basic physics. Press down, sink down, press down, and release it. Let the body go up. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in as you rise. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Sink and come up And sink. And rise. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. Open the back and breathe out. Breathe in. Last time. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Palms up. Breathe out. Press down along both sides. Pull up through the crown of the head. Raise the heels and lower. Stay there. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Alright, I am going to stop here for today. This idea that all things return to their root, that as we look at all of the 10,000 things, all of the distractions that are out there, that are intruding, that are taking us away from, taking our attention away from what we would rather be doing. Knowing what we want to be doing, that's key. Yeah, right, if we don't know, then hey. But this sense that here's some things I'd like to be doing, but no, I have to deal with this. I don't want to deal with this, but I have to. You don't want to. Some things, yeah, you just have to. Some other things, no, I shouldn't have to. And I got some shouldn't have tos. Alright, here's some things that I do want to do, and the podcast radio show thing is one of the things that I absolutely want to do. The practice this morning, that sense of returning to my own root, I worked on that. That was my own, that was what I did this morning. That sense that all of these distractions, all of the things that I don't want, are interfering with what I do want, because I let them. I'll let them. If I don't continue doing what I want, if I let this stop me, I don't get to do any of what I want. I don't even get to try, because I'm not doing it, right? So somehow I have to manage all of this, and get rid of it, go, and try to create this actual new universe that builds on a lot of what I try to teach and a lot of who I am. That's how you get the stories. You put yourself into it, right? I welcome anyone who wants to participate, whether you're technical, whether you're a storyteller, if you want to come on down. Yes, it is an open call. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it.